So welcome back friends. In the indicator series, our today's indicator is Bollinger Bandwidth. So as the name suggests, Bollinger Bandwidth actually measures the width of the Bollinger Bands. We have already discussed about the Bollinger Bands indicator in our last video. If you have not watched that video, I'll suggest that you watch that video first, because in that case you will be understanding the Bollinger Bandwidth in details. So let us go to the Bollinger Bandwidth indicator. But before that, let me give you a short intro of mine. Hello friends, I am Indrajit Mukherjee from stockmaniacs.net. If you want to grow your wealth from the stock and commodity markets, hit the subscribe button and hit the bell notification icon. You can also send me your stock market related queries through WhatsApp in my number +91 96743 21856. So what is the Bollinger Bandwidth indicator? The Bollinger Bandwidth indicator measures the percentage difference between the upper and lower Bollinger Bands. So the bandwidth decreases as the Bollinger Band narrows and the bandwidth increases as the Bollinger Bands widens. A falling bandwidth indicates a decrease in the volatility of the stock or the commodity price, and the rising bandwidth actually shows a rise in volatility. So Bollinger Bandwidth uses all standard features of Bollinger Bands. The default Bollinger Band settings are 22. Similarly, Bollinger Bandwidth also uses the default settings as 22. So now how to set up the Bollinger Bandwidth on charts? We will show in Zerodha Kite chart. So this is Zerodha Kite chart, Yes Bank 1-day chart. I believe that you are already having Zerodha Kite. If you do not have Zerodha Kite, I'll leave a link for Zerodha Kite in the video description. So you can visit that link and you can open an account with Zerodha and you can immediately get Zerodha Kite once your account is processed. So from where we will attach the Bollinger Bandwidth indicator? See, this is the studies section. In the studies section, you will get Bollinger Bandwidth. So you can see the default field is close. The default parameter is 20 and the standard deviation is 2 and moving average type is simple. And you can also change the color of the bandwidth. You can change the color as you wish, but I am not changing anything over here. I am keeping everything default. I am clicking on done. So you can see on the charts Bollinger Bandwidth indicator is attached. Similarly, I will show you how to attach the Bollinger Bandwidth indicator on Upstocks Pro charts. Once again, I believe that either you are having Zerodha or you are having Upstocks. So if you do not have Zerodha or Upstocks, once again I will leave the link to get Upstocks Pro in the video description. So you can open a free account in Upstocks and you can get Bollinger Bandwidth indicator in that. So here is the indicator section. So in the indicator section, there is Bollinger Bandwidth. So simply click on that. Here is the default parameters. Let us keep it everything default and click on apply. So your Bollinger Bandwidth will be attached to the chart. I have maximized the chart and you can see the Bollinger Bandwidth indicator over here. Now we will discuss what is the Bollinger Bandwidth trading strategy. So there can be many trading strategies with Bollinger Bandwidth. So Bollinger Bandwidth does not show the trend direction. That is very important. Just like ADX indicator, it shows whether the market is trending or it is range bound. And the Bollinger Bandwidth indicator shows the fall and rise in volatility. A low Bollinger Bandwidth indicator setting denotes a tight range, or the Bollinger Bands are very narrow at that time. And we also know this thing as Bollinger Band squeeze. I have already discussed about Bollinger Band squeeze in my last Bollinger Bands tutorial. So, and whenever the Bollinger Bandwidth indicator starts rising, it denotes the Bollinger Bands are actually widening. and the market is actually trending, market is volatile. So Bollinger Bandwidth actually helps us in detecting the trending phase and the range bound phase. Now, how we can identify what is a trending phase and what is a ranging phase just in one look? What we will do, we will add a Hull moving average. We will add a moving average to the Bollinger Bandwidth indicator. So select the moving average, keep the default period as 50, and field, instead of field close, select Bollinger Bandwidth, and instead of simple, select Hull. So that means click on done. Now you can see the moving average is actually crossing the Bollinger Bandwidth indicator up and down. So whenever the Bollinger Bandwidth is above the moving average, it is denoting that the Bollinger Bandwidth is rising. So that means that time the market is trending. And whenever the moving average is above the Bollinger Bandwidth, that time the market is ranging. So you can identify what is a ranging phase and what is a trending phase. So whenever the market is in range, you can oscillators for trading the range, and whenever the market is in trend, you can use trend following indicators to trade the trend. So this is how you can identify the trend or range situation just by seeing the charts in one go. Next, you can use a trend line on the Bollinger Bandwidth indicator. So this is a Bank Nifty hourly chart. So this Bank Nifty hourly chart, you can see the Bollinger Bandwidth is actually creating peaks. This is a peak, this is another peak. Now if we connect the peaks with a trend line from the drawing tools, we are taking a ray or a line, simply just create a trend line. So whenever you can see the trend line is broken, the Bollinger Bandwidth is actually denoting a trending phase. Means it has broken its own trend line. So after that you can see the market has seen a big rally. So you cannot identify which way the market will move. So simply use a trend following indicator like a super trend or something like that. If you can use a trend following indicator, suppose this was a range bound phase, after that here was the breakout on the volatility, you have got a signal on super trend, trade that. So you have got a nice rally after that. Now there is another way of trading the Bollinger Bandwidth. You can trade the Bollinger Bandwidth indicator along with Bollinger Bands. So how to do that? So this is once again the Bank Nifty hourly chart. We are already having Bollinger Bandwidth indicator in the bottom pane. What we will do? We will add a Bollinger Bands indicator on the top pane. Simply attach a Bollinger Bands indicator on the top pane. Now we will add another indicator. We will add a moving average. So we will add a moving average, say 50 period moving average, and this 50 period moving average will actually identify the larger trend. So whenever the price is above the moving average, price is closing continuously above the moving average, the larger trend is up. So what we will do, whenever the larger trend is up, if the price touches the lower Bollinger Band, price is touching the lower Bollinger Band and we have got a low reading on the Bollinger Bandwidth, we will try to buy the market. So this is the position where you can make an entry, because you know the larger trend is up and the market is also having very low volatility, and you have got a nice dip because price has touched the lower Bollinger Bands. So from here you can expect a rally. So same thing happened, you have got an rally. Let me show you another example. Here see, the larger trend is down because most of the times the price is hovering below the moving average. So the larger trend is down. We have got a low reading on the Bollinger Bandwidth and we saw that the price is touching the upper Bollinger Band. That means the larger trend is down, volatility is low and price has got a rally because it has reached the upper Bollinger Band. From here you can expect that the price will not sustain and the price will make a downside move, and the same thing happened, you have got a nice fall after that. So friends, this is a blog post that I have written on that, so you will get the link of the blog post in the video description. You can read the blog post, and here I have explained the Bollinger Bandwidth indicator in details, and I have also given you a suggested reading list. So you can read this book, ETF Trading with Bollinger Bands by Connors Research. This is written by Larry Connors. So I have given the book link, so you can go to the link in Amazon. You can purchase the book and you can read more on the Bollinger Bandwidth trading system as written by Larry Connors. So friends, I have completed today's webinar. If you like today's video, please do not forget to hit the like button. Please also do not forget to share it with your friends, because if you share it, someone else can also be benefited. If you have any queries, just ask me in the comments. I'll try to answer you as early as possible. Friends, thanks a lot for watching this webinar till the end. Bye bye.